City lights blur through a taxi's misty pane. A world in motion, lost in gentle rain. My reflection stares from a canvas cold and bleak, a silent portrait where the colors speak of midnight sorrow and a heart too worn to fight, bathed in shades of blue and the fading gray of night. A portrait in blue and gray, painted by the city's hue, reflecting every heartbreak, every silent plea so true. A masterpiece of melancholy held within my gaze, lost within the shadows of these lonely passing days. I passed the old theater where we first held hands so tight, beneath the marquee bathed in amber light. Now just peeling posters of a forgotten show, a silent testament to how far we had to go. The jazz club entrance where the brass lamp always gleams, now just a reminder of forgotten fragile dreams. A portrait in blue and gray, painted by the city's hue, reflecting every heartbreak, every silent plea so true. A masterpiece of melancholy held within my gaze, lost within the shadows of these lonely passing days. If only brushes could paint away the pain, bring back the vibrant colors of our love again. But the palettes muted, the canvas steeped in tears, a silent masterpiece through all these lonely years. A portrait in blue and gray, painted by the city's hue, reflecting every heartbreak, every silent plea so true. A masterpiece of melancholy held within my gaze, lost within the shadows of these lonely passing days. Just blue and green, a portrait of goodbye. Beneath the city's young-kite sky. forgotten glass. Another night where lonely moments pass. The piano man, he plays a soulful tune beneath the spell of an artificial moon. And in the amber glow, the thoughts begin to swirl of a distant memory, a long lost, cherished girl. Amber dreams, they fill this smoky room, chasing away the shadows and the coming gloom. A bittersweet liquor upon a trembling tongue, for a love that faded before its song was sung. The rim, imagining your hand across the table in a forgotten land of laughter soft and promises so deep. Secrets whispered that my lonely heart still keeps. The scent of jasmine mixed with stale perfume haunts every corner of this lonely late night room. Amber dreams, they fill this smoky room, chasing away the shadows and the coming gloom. A bittersweet liquor upon a trembling tongue. Before its song was sung, I see your eyes in every stranger's gaze, lost in the labyrinth of these lonely days, wishing just one moment you would walk back through the door and chase these amber dreams away forevermore. Amber dreams, they fill this smoky room, chasing away the shadows and the before its song was sung. Just amber and the dreams floating on the air. It seems the coffee's cold, the newspaper's unread. Just the phantom whispers filling up my head of your dear name, a melody so sweet. Now just a memory, bitter and complete. This worn old armchair where we used to sit and talk now holds only silence in its lonely walk. Fading echoes of your name on the silent air, a bittersweet reminder of a love beyond compare. Each syllable a ghost that dances through the haze, lost within the shadows of these lonely passing days. I walk the garden where our roses used to bloom, now just withered petals caught within the gloom. Every step a phantom leading to the past, a fragile moment never built to last. The scent of rain brings back a summer's day when laughter bright would chase the blues away. Fading echoes of your name on the silent air, a bittersweet reminder of love beyond compare. Each syllable a ghost that dances through the haze, lost within the shadows of these lonely passing days. They say that memories are treasures we can hold, but sometimes they're just stories left untold. And I keep searching in every quiet space for just a hint, a ghost, a loving trace. Fading echoes of your name on the silent air, a bittersweet reminder of a love beyond compare. Each syllable a ghost that dances through the silver tear in night, bathing my window in its mournful light. The city hums a lullaby so deep, while silent promises my heavy heart still keep. I light a candle, watching the flame dance, for just one fleeting last romantic glance. A moonlit serenade for a love that disappeared, a melody of longing softly, sadly heard across the miles beyond the reach of dreams. A fragile echo, or so it truly seems. I hear the piano from a distant open door, a familiar chord I've heard so many times before. It tells a story of a gentle, fond farewell, a silent heartbreak that only time can tell. Your photograph smiles from its frame so cold and true, a bittersweet reminder of all we once went through. A moonlit serenade for a love that disappeared, a melody of longing softly, sadly heard across the miles beyond the reach of dreams. A fragile echo, or so it truly seems. I trace the constellations, searching for your star, hoping that you're looking wherever you now are. Perhaps this music carries on the night's soft breeze a final tender whisper to put my heart at ease. A moonlit serenade for a love that disappeared, a melody of longing softly, sadly heard across the miles beyond the reach of dreams. A fragile echo, or so it truly seems. Just the moon and its serenade for a love that fate has The barman nods, a silent, tired plea for the last of patrons to finally set him free. But I cling to this moment like a fragile, fading star. Just one more sip of whiskey from this lonely late-night bar. The ice has long since melted, diluted every hue of the golden liquid and the memories of you. One last sip of the night before the sun ascends to face the new day's light, where this dark enchantment ends. A final taste of sorrow, a bittersweet adieu to the ghost of what we were and the dreams that won't come true. The piano's silent, the bass asleep and still, just the gentle murmur of the city on the hill. I trace the condensation on my empty crystal glass, watching every precious moment slowly, sadly pass. If I could bottle up this feeling, store it for a while, I'd keep this melancholy and your fleeting tender smile. One last sip of the night before the sun ascends to face the new day's light, where this dark enchantment ends. A final taste of sorrow, a bittersweet adieu to the ghost of what we were and the dreams that won't come true. Tomorrow brings the daylight and the world will start anew, but tonight I'll hold on to these precious thoughts of you. The last true moment before the memory fades, lost within the silence of these lonely masquerades. One last sip of the night before the sun ascends to face the new day's light, where this dark enchantment ends. A final taste of sorrow, a bittersweet adieu to the ghost of what we were and the dreams that won't come true. Just one last sip of the night, holding on to shadows with all my might. The city sleeps, a velvet shroud descends. Streetlights bleed when neon hope now ends. My heels click soft, a rhythm on the stone. Another night I walk this path alone. Rain-washed reflections distorting every trace of that forgotten smile within a waking dream. A saxophone sighs from a club, dark and low. A mournful tune, a story I well know, of chances taken and chances let slip by. Beneath a troubled moon, in a tear-stained sky, each drop that falls a silent silver tear, for all the unspoken words, for all the lingering fear. Shadows on the wet pavement, stretching out so long, each one a memory where I still belong. To a whispered promise beneath a lamp's soft gleam, just a phantom silhouette within a waking dream. They say time heals, but some wounds never mend. They just turn into echoes till the very end. And I keep searching in every passing face for a glimpse of yesterday, a moment out of place. Shadows on the wet pavement, stretching out so long, each one a memory where I still belong. To a whispered promise beneath the lamp's soft gleam, just a phantom silhouette within a waking dream. Alone I walk through the city's mournful hum, waiting for a dawn that may never come. Just shadows and the rain. Another cigarette burned down to the filter's edge. In this hazy twilight, standing on the ledge of revelation or a quiet despair, as smoke rings rise, dispersing in the air. Each swirling curve, a secret I confess to the silent ceiling and my own emptiness. without a time or place. The low-lit bar, a haven for the lost, counting every moment at an untold cost. The bartender sighs, he knows the look in my eye. Another broken heart beneath the weary sky. I trace your initials on the condensation code, a story ending before it's truly old. Smoke ring confessions to the lonely velvet night, unspoken feelings bathed in sunlight of a love that lingered, a truth I couldn't face, lost within the shadows without a time or place. Maybe it was cowardice, maybe it was pride that kept these fragile feelings buried deep inside. Now only silence answers to my whispered plea, just smoke and shadows for company. Smoke ring confessions to the lonely velvet night, unspoken feelings bathed in shadows of a love that lingered, a truth I couldn't face, lost within the shadows without a time or place. Just smoke rings and confessions haunting me with silent lessons. The grandfather clock in the hall, it sighs so deep. Another moment stolen while the whole world's asleep. Each tick a hammer on the anvil of my soul, reminding me of chapters beyond my control. This late hour finds me staring at the floor, wishing for a moment that could be no more. Oh, the clock's lament, a mournful, steady chiming, marking every heartbeat, stealing precious time from a love that blossomed under summer sun. Now just a faded memory when the day is done. I see your face in and the shadows on the wall, a trick of light answering my silent call. Your laughter rings a ghostly sweet refrain through this lonely manor, soaked in silent pain. A fragile letter tied with faded string, the only solace that this empty house can bring. Oh, the clock's lament, a mournful steady chime, marking every heartbeat, stealing precious time from a love that blossomed under summer's sun, now just a faded memory when the day is done. If I could turn back seconds, just one precious glance, I'd risk it all again for that one fleeting chance. But the hands keep moving, relentless and so cold, another story ending before it's truly old. Oh, the clock's lament, a mournful steady chime, marking every heartbeat, stealing precious time from a love that blossomed under summer's sun, now just a faded memory when the day is done. Just the clock and its lament on a love so sadly spent. The last customer leaves with a quiet, hurried sound, and only silence lingers all around. The keys of the piano wait beneath my hand to weave a story in this deserted hollow land. A single street lamp through the dusty window pane illuminates the memories and the quiet, steady rain. This lonely hour's melody played on ivory keys, a symphony of longing carried on the breeze, for a love that vanished like a ship upon the foam, leaving just an echo in this silent, empty home. Each note a teardrop falling soft and slow, for chances missed, for words I didn't know how to articulate the feelings in my soul, now just a broken rhythm beyond my own control. The subtle tape hiss, a comfort in the quiet deed, a ghostly presence, promises I couldn't keep. This lonely hour's melody played on ivory keys, a symphony of longing carried on the breeze. echo in this silent, empty home. I close my eyes and conjure up your face, hoping for a moment out of time and space. But the music fades like embers in the grate, leaving just the silence and the cruel hand of fate. This lonely hour's melody, played on ivory keys, a symphony of longing carried on the breeze, for a love that vanished like a ship upon the foam, leaving just an echo in this silent, empty home. Just this melody in the lonely hour's key. Secrets that my silent heart will ever sleep. The chairs are stacked, the lights are dimming low. Just a single spotlight on the afterglow of yesterday's laughter and tomorrow's dread. A tale half finished, left unsaid. In the last booth, worn velvet, deep and old, 1,000 stories waiting to unfold. Whispers in the last booth, a secret's gentle plea, echoes of a promise meant for only me. A silent confession in the dying light, held captive by the stillness of the fading night. I sip my coffee, bitter, strong, and cold. A fortune teller with a story to be told, of a rendezvous beneath a silent star that left my fragile heart with an open scar. The ghost of your cologne lingers in the air, a phantom presence, a burden I must bear. Whispers in the last booth, a secret's gentle plea, echoes of a promise this quiet emptiness. Whispers in the last booth, a secret's gentle plea, echoes of a promise meant for only me. A silent confession in the dying light, held captive by the stillness of the fading night. Just whispers in the last booth, haunting me with love's unvarnished truth.